What's up, everyone? Welcome to my summer backlog challenge. If you don't know what these are, a few years ago, I mean, people might still be doing them, but I don't see them just based on the people I'm subscribed to. But a few years ago, people would, you have a huge backlog of all these games that you've started but you haven't finished. And you basically take the 3 summer months and challenge yourself to finish as many of them as you can or all of them, and or at least that's the way I've always done it. But I've skipped a few years now, but I kind of want to get back into it. So I'm hoping maybe you guys will also do one of these videos because I love watching them. The first game that I'd like to finish. Sorry, my watch is like blowing up. The first game that I'd like to finish is what game is it? Legend of Dragoon. I'd like to finish that one. I'm debating on restarting it though, but I'm not really sure. The next game is Alundra. My watch is distracting me. Okay, next game is Alundra. I kind of want to restart that game too. I wanted to play them on my PlayStation Classic, like with save states, because I'm like that. Like I like to use save states on old games, but the save states aren't working, so I don't know if I'm gonna restart. But anyways, those are the two games that I don't have physical copies for. The first one here is Hitman HD Trilogy. I started Hitman 2. I think it's Blood Money? Is that what it's called? Hitman 2? No. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Okay. I started this a long ass time ago, and I'm really bad with stealth in games sometimes because I get so impatient. And so every mission I just end up running through, like, guns blazing, like, just John Wicking it up, and I really shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, I'd like to finish that so I can continue with the series because I know the later games are really good. The next one here is Darksiders War Mastered Edition. My watch will not shut up. I'm about to turn it off. Okay, Darksiders War Mastered Edition. I've beaten this on PS3. It's like a Zelda clone. God, so many distractions. Go, dog, go. Okay, it's like a Zelda clone, but with God of War like combat. And I want to platinum this one. My friend and I decided we were going to platinum this at the same time, and he did, and I didn't. So I got lost looking for collectibles. So I want to go back and finish that platinum. The next game here is Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I started this game co-op with my other friend, and yeah, we got pretty far into it. I want to say we got at least halfway, and then we stopped playing it for whatever reason. So I'd like to finish this. If you're watching this, let's finish this game. Octopath Traveler. I'm on chapter 3, I believe. I want to say. I enjoy the game, but I don't like how these stories don't intertwine together. That kind of turned me off from it a little bit because like there's so many characters you can choose and like go through their storylines, but when you end up running into another character and then they join your party and you kind of see their story too, the stories don't intertwine. It's like I started with the thief and then I ran into the hunter. Well, when I start seeing the hunter's story, it's like the thief doesn't even exist anymore, like in the cutscenes and stuff like that. They should have made them intertwine. Like they should have made all the stories come together. Like every character is important to the other character's part of the story as well. But aside from that, very fun game, beautiful game. I love the look of this game, and I need to finish that. I'm really bad with RPGs though, so bad with them. Speaking of RPGs, I started Final Fantasy VI. Not this version. I started it on Android, but I'm in the World of Ruin right now, which is the second act of the game or second phase, whatever. So I'm pretty close to the end. I just need to push through it. I'm at this point where I have to find my scattered friends, or that's what the moggle? It's a moggle, right? Anyways, that's what he told me to do. He said, find your scattered friends. I found a couple, but I have to like scour the whole map, and this game has like random encounters, and I'm just trying to get from here to over there, and I don't want to fight every single person along the way, so I try to run. But it does this thing where when you run, it's like on the side of the screen. Like see here, see the screen is the gameplay. So I want to run. So I'm like, and I'm not getting out of the screen. So I'm getting hit every once in a while, and then eventually you're out of the screen. See, That was pretty cool, huh? I just used the screen as my... Anyways. So yeah, it's really annoying just getting beat up. Like, sometimes you'll even faint while you're trying to get out of that screen. So yeah, I just gotta push through it. Just gotta do it. Metroid Samus Returns. I recently went on a trip to Chicago, and I took this with me. And I got unstuck while in the hotel room. Stuck in the hotel room for like 2 days. And I got to the next area, so I need to just, like, not put this game down and then pick it back up again, because these Metroidvanias are so easy to get lost in, especially if you leave and come back. You're like, I don't know which direction I've been. I don't know what item I last got, stuff like that. So I need to just keep pushing through with this game and not put it down again. Amazing, amazing game. It's just, it kind of, like, when I have to think too hard, I can't play a game for too long, and, like, the Metroidvania series, like, put your brain to the test, because you gotta know, like, you gotta remember, oh, there's a door way back here, there's lots of backtracking, and it's not for the faint of heart, but it is fun. Fire Emblem Awakening. I started this game a long time ago, like when it first came out. Maybe after it first came out, I might be lying. But it's like a tactical RPG. I turned permadeath off when I played it last. Depending on how far I am into this game, I need to pop it in. If I'm like an hour in, I'm just gonna scratch it from the list and restart it later. But if I'm like pretty far in, I kind of want to push through. It's just, this game stresses me out, man. I turned permadeath off, but for some reason, it still stresses me out. I don't know why. But it was pretty fun. This is the game I've been putting the most time into, trying to finish it. This is Far Cry The Wild Expedition. It's the Far Cry collection, but it's the PAL version. I picked this version because the PAL version actually comes with the first Far Cry as well. It just sucks because you have to make a PAL PSN to download that version. So yeah, I did that and I platinumed it. So I've been on Far Cry 2 for a super long time. I at first didn't really like Far Cry 2 at all, but now that I've got the every game has its own flow, its own like loop that it does. Now that I have that down, I actually like it. It's kind of relaxing to just. It doesn't really have like a hardcore story, so I basically put some headphones in, listen to a podcast, and just work on it, and I find that fun. I find it relaxing. Next game is Disneyland Adventures. This game, it's a little different from the other ones because I don't know if I want this game to end. I'm one of those weird Disneyland or like Disney park like fanatics that like I guess you're a Disney park enthusiast. Like I could tell you like a lot of the history of like the Haunted Mansion and like the history of the Matterhorn like rides and stuff, like, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I don't care. I don't care about a lot of things, so I'm not going to care about that. But I love Disneyland, so running through this game is just so amazing and puts me in a good mood every single time I play it, because this game has a fully recreated Disneyland park. So just all the feels with this game, you know what I'm saying? So I want to 100% this game. I want to say I'm like maybe close to 40%, and I've done a lot, so it's really crazy how much this game has. So yeah, I will work on this, but I won't guarantee that I'm going to beat it, because I like to just dip my toes in and relax a little bit and dip my toes back out. This game, we've been in a battle with this game for a while. I love her, but she just doesn't fulfill me the way that I would want to be fulfilled. So I end up cheating on her sometimes. But she's always there. Like I never put her away. I never give up on her. And I will get through her eventually. That is Final Fantasy 13. This game is not as bad as people say. Like, if someone tells you this game is straight trash, they don't know what they're talking about. It's not trash. It's just one of those games that like certain games will just grab you, and then you just all of a sudden the game's finished when you're playing it. It's just an easy flow through the game to the end. You didn't have to make yourself play it. This one's a little different. It's like it has really high moments where you're like, this is good, and then you'll hit a rock bottom low, and it's like hard to scrape past that low to get back to another high. So I remember last time I played this though, I made sure that I stopped at a point where when I come back, like I don't ever want to stop at one of those super low rocky points because when you come back, you're like, I don't feel like doing this, and then you never play it again. So while I'm playing, I like to scrape by those rocky points. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at a decent point to pick this game back up. I'll have to pop it in and see. I have the last stream I did of this game, so I can see exactly where I was. But yeah, I have a couple more that they're not really backlog. I mean, this one is, I guess. We beat this game, my friend and I, but we want to work on the platinum, so I guess that's a backlog game. I have a few games that I want to platinum that I don't really count, so I'm not gonna count that. I want to roll the credits on most of these games, including Darksiders. I put that here because I haven't rolled the credits on it yet. That's why. But yeah, let me know what's in your backlog in the comments, and also make a backlog video. I would love to watch them. I miss everybody doing those. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.